going to do, you guys, I'm going to break it down line by line. The first line is 5 bars. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. So the very end, we're going to end with our left palm actually resting on the drum. And in the first measure, we have some press buzzes and then playing on the shaft of the stick. So be aware of that. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. And on the end of the 3, that's the side of the drum over there on the last bar. And what you want to be aware of, I don't think it's written there, but I'm pretty sure the line is doing accent and then decrescendoing those double stop buzzes in measure 2. All right, next line, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. And remember, when that note is on the top space of the treble clef staff, it's going to be a front rim. So that's how they notated it here. All right, let's keep going. So the next line, we've got these tricky septuplet rhythms. So we've got 7s, but just think of it rudimentally. It's just a paradiddle-diddle with a final right. So that right gets you to the left hand, and then you do the same thing off the left. Except you're just going to end on a tap. So let's take the next line. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. All right, next line. This ends that kind of snare feature section there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And coming out of that roll, it's pretty tricky, you know, and getting into it as well. The 2 16th note triplets, and it's basically like a paradiddle-diddle roll, and then coming out of that, you switch to 8th note. 3 and 1. 3 and a 1. So get comfortable with that. Also, get comfortable with all the invert cheeses, right? All that business. So there's a lot going on there. And also in the second measure of that, we have, right, we have flam drags into a puttada as part of that, and then hairtas. So just a lot of rudimental business going on. Next line, we've got these press buzzes that are going to be happening. And I'm pretty sure the first one, they come from the side. They come all the way up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2. So get the feel of that. That's kind of a weird spot. But keep in mind in 3, 4, the and of 2, which is where those buzzes occur, that's the halfway point in every 3, 4 measure. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So we're kind of creating like a polyrhythmic type of feel. All right, next line. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. I got to even out those 5-lets at the end. But besides that, that is the idea on that. And look, we have that 7-lit pattern again, the septuplets. Okay, here we go. Next line. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. Okay, so we have some zone changes on the drum that are not notated here, I'm pretty sure. So we go to the edge, and then we come back on that triplet roll, and then we're at the gut edge for that whole. I'm pretty sure. All right, and that front rim, get that rhythm of that. All right, here we go. Next line. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. And again, not notated here, but it's going to be a crescendo into the center. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. Okay, here's the next line. 1, 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. Pretty straightforward. Let's go to the next line. 1, 2, 3, 1. So I went into the next line a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 1. Ready, go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, there's a little bit of a typo here. So on the 4th bar, we actually have a left buzz, press buzz, so that we can get the right hand stick playing on the left hand stick. So on the, again, just like earlier. So we're gonna go, or sorry. Okay, all right, next line. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. So a lot in there, a little weird. And again, I recommend playing this more in context. So I'm going line by line, but the phrase marks are a little bit different. So I would actually start from the prior bar, or the prior line on the to kind of get into this. Notice the B means both. So you're just gonna play low double stops. Cool, all right, let's do that line again. 1, 2, 3, 1. Cool, all right. So then at 76, we have this. And I'm gonna go without met because it's gonna start to a chell. So here we go, without met. 2, 3, 1, ready, go. Cool. I don't know exactly what tempo we get to, but right when we end there, that's the arrival of the new tempo. So let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. Cool, and for our purposes, we'll just go 10 clicks faster. So 160, next line. 2, 3, 1, ready, go. I'm gonna end on a low left tap. Cool, let's go to the next. Here we go, next line. 1, 2, 3, 1. So again, kind of starting in a weird spot because it's in the middle of the prior measure, which is, I would feel it as paradiddle, 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 diddle, paradiddle, paradiddle, shot bomb. So it's really a 2-bar phrase, rudimentally speaking. But we're starting on the low double of the left, just for the sake of reading this line by line. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. And I actually really like this exercise because you're kind of starting in spots you wouldn't normally play phrasally, which is a good challenge for yourself. The next line is pretty tricky in terms of you want to keep these steady 16ths, even though the rudiments are changing. Paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, put it a 3, put it a 3, 3, 3, paradiddle diddle, right. Let's put that in time though. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. Cool, so keep that steady. We've made it to the last page of the feature, the drum feature, so here it goes. And this is finishing out that string of 16ths. So we're gonna start with low singles and crescendo up. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. So again, some weird placements of beats. And the second bar on beat 3, that's just a sticks in. And then you're gonna move the sticks to your right hand. So then you can play just a regular downstroke with the sticks in a pair on your right hand. So it's kind of different, it's kind of odd. I have seen some drum lines do this though. Let's do it one more time. And then at some point they get back out. I don't know the exact timing of that. So you'll have to look for that. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 1. Cool. Next line. 1, 2, 3, 1. Ready, go. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we wait through 2 bars of rest. And then next line, we've got 2 more bars of rest, and they say "We bleed blue" on the second bar, which is pretty cool. So here we go. Next line. Next line, go. 1, 2, 3. We bleed blue. All right, on to the next line. 1, 2, 3, 1. Ready, go. All right, now I'm going to tell you guys there is a typo here in the third measure. Those last 2 sixteenths, those are not sixteenths. It's just a single left eighth note. So you're going to end with a paradiddle 5 to the right-hand shot. So that string of sixteenths is going to be so a little different. All right, let's play that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 1. All right, and again, something that's not written there, but we're going to move from the gut edge to the center on the first 2 bars. Here we go, next line, and this one is really tricky rhythmically, but here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. I'm going to turn off the eighth note subdivision for this. Here we go, once again. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. So quite a gear change at the end. So how do 4-lits work? Well, remember what I said about earlier where the and of 2 is the halfway point in a measure of 3. That makes sense because 1.5 plus 1.5 equals 3. So what that means is that we're just playing 4 even rhythms starting on beat 1, and then the next group of 4 starts on that halfway point. So what you want to feel is 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1. So that's the right hand part. And 2 ways to notate this. The second bar and the third bar, you'll see they're written as dotted eighths. That's correct. That's how you could write this. And dotted eighths are just notes that occur every 3/16. Because if I put on the Met, that would make sense. But now just... So start feeling that rhythm, and then what we're going to do is alternate it. So you can just feel it as 1E and a 2E and a 1. 1E and a 2E and a 1. And then we're gonna change it into a roll. And at this tempo, it feels pretty comfy, but at the faster tempo, it's pretty difficult. And then coming out of that, we go to a triple roll, which is not the same speed as the 4-lit roll, or in other words, the dotted eighth roll. So you have to speed up because then we have triplet, right. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. The eighth note triplet roll is going to be slightly faster. You just practice 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. You're going to end on a right hand shot. So let's take that line again. There you go. And notice where it says crossover, that's going to go over the stick so we can do a rim click. We'll do the next 2 lines just to close it out. 1, 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. And on the original transcription, they're missing a measure. So there's a measure after the last bar in this first line. So we have 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 1. That's the part. So that's the full part. So let's try that again. Last 2 lines. 1, 2, 3, 1. Ready, go. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. And then at the end, they literally do a woof. They do a bark at the end, which is pretty fun. So feel free to bark your heart out at the end on the sticks down, which I don't know exactly what beat it's on. I think it's like 8 beats later or something. Okay, you've done it, you guys. We've read through the entire book chunk. It's pretty long, so work through it piece by piece. Rewind back through this video and rehearse each bar with me slowly, and then bump it up on your own to get it to the tempo. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today for this Bluecoats 2012 ritual feature breakdown. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you found it helpful for yourself. If you did, definitely please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment to let me know what you want to see next or what was helpful in this video, and like it to help this channel grow even more. We're going to create a bigger community of drummers seeking knowledge and trying to learn how to play, and that's my whole goal with the channel. So thank you guys so much, and wish you well. Ari Schiller out.